Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started, and we are underway from Miami. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. To the air goes Daniels. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. A good safe pass there right off the bat.
That's almost a rhythm play. That's what we like to call it. Get them into rhythm early, something safe, something they're confident about, something they feel good. And once that's completed, then you just keep moving from there because the confidence elevates.
And complete to Zach Ertz. That one a first down pickup of 8.
And one thing we certainly know about Zach Ertz, a high-caliber tight end, still can produce in this league. And if he stays on the field, he'll certainly prove it.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. They go play action. Daniels to Crowder, and he's got it on the crossing route. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The rookie from LSU leading this offense well. A good throw there leads to a first down.
Well, this is an awfully tough route to defend in man coverage because he lines up on the right and then runs a crossing route back to the other side of the field. So as a defender, you're not only trailing him the whole way, you're also looking out for your own guys to make sure you don't get yourself picked off. And then you can't catch up in time to prevent the completion.
And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. That one good for 37 yards. He was trying to dance in around the sideline, but fell just a couple of yards short. Still, he's got him in great position.
He certainly does. They did a nice job keeping him from getting into the end zone, but they're definitely back on their heels after that run.
They'll set up to run the quarterback draw. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down.
He kept it in his hands and tried to push it across the goal line himself, but the defensive front wouldn't allow him to do so, bringing up second down and a bit farther.
It's second and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. On the bootleg, it's Daniels. Under pressure now, he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8.
Second goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football, had to eat it, and ended up on the ground.
Can this defense get the stop on the opening drive? Here's third and goal. To throw is Daniels. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a fourth down. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Washington with a football here to begin quarter number 2, as they've got it with a fourth down coming up. And now this ball picked up in the end zone. Remember, this is a live ball. And it looks like the defense has got it. Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up first and 10 at the 20. In motion, Hill. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
I certainly like what he did right there because he smartly wanted to avoid forcing anything downfield because nothing appeared to be open. Nice harmless slide there to avoid the big hit, and he gets a small gain on the play.
Now a fake on the jet sweep and a give to Mostert. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Third and 3. Out of the gun on third down, here's Tua. And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. So on 4th down, here's Jake Bailey to punt for the Dolphins. Back deep here, Jamison Crowder. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. On the screen, this is Eckler. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive, 1st down.
And that's not a play that you see all that often at the start of a drive, but some teams, they don't mind doing it. And that one, well sold by the offensive lineman. They showed the pass, and then they got out into space, able to get some good blocks downfield and allow the play to be successful.
On the catch, it's Crowder. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Here's Daniels. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helped to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
Now 2nd and 5. Now Daniels. And that's complete to McCaffrey. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down. Executed it to perfection. Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Second down and 8. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. Jamison Crowder. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Commanders post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Well executed there offensively. Defense looked a little confused, but he found his receiver, and that one good for 6 points.
And the payoff we just saw there tells us how many times they ran this play in practice over the past few weeks because they executed that flawlessly right here on game day when the situation arose.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. 1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
This is 2nd and 8. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. That's going to be caught by Waddle. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Third and 4. Looking to pass. Tua.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
The Dolphins going to take their second timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. From midfield, here's Tua. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Now a 2nd and 10. On play action, here's Tua. Steps away. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long. Off of play action, Tagovailoa. To the sideline and incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. Tua, a final shot before half. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we go up to Orlando now and hand it over to Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. Strong running at the 30. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. It's been a tight game to this point. What do they need to do, Charles, to break through in the second half and take the lead?
Well, I think the first thing they need to do is thank their defense for keeping them in this game. And, you know, I think the defense is saying back to them, why don't you guys focus on getting some first downs, put some drives together, give us a little bit of a break here. If we can get some rest, we'll play even better for you. And, oh, by the way, pay off a few of those drives with some points, too.
On the ground, this is Devon Achane. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Here's a 2nd and 8. Play action. Now it's Tua. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 22-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan. Now they'll send Waddle in motion left. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. That's going to be caught. Touchdown, Dolphins. Odell Beckham. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from drawing level. It took them a little while, but they are on the board here in this third quarter, and now with a chance to tie this up. And it gives them a chance to exhale just a little bit, right? Because most of the time, if your first points come in the second half, you're often hopelessly out of the game, but not in this case. Now they have something to build on and a chance to mount a comeback.
nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. Unable to corral him. He fights through. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand-new ball game, all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of this second half.
And, Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Got this complete to Jahan Dotson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
A quick throw out wide, caught by Crowder. 2 yards, good enough for a first. Now they'll try and set up the quarterback draw here. And down inside the 40 to about the 38. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Miami. 7-7 is our score. Pretty even matchup so far as we start quarter number 4. Play action. Now it's Daniels. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Well, the great coach has said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush one, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
3rd down, trying to get a little bit closer. From here, the field goal would be 55 yards. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
They certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17.
And, partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
Throwing it Terry McLaurin's way again, and he's got it. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it's 2nd down. Up the middle with Eckler. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
That solid gainer will put them on the doorstep of the end zone. More importantly, it gives them a fresh set of downs. Nice work right there.
Eckler. He is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way.
When we say the game's on the line, I don't think we're overstating it here. These next few plays could very well decide this one. Advantage defense there on 1st and goal as they're able to get in and force the loss on that play.
Here now, 2nd and goal. It's Eckler again. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Commanders. Austin Eckler, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Commanders answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score. Commanders 14, Dolphins 7.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. This is 1st and 10. Here's Tua. He's got to complete to Waddle. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. So Tua and the Dolphins down 14-7. A little over 80 ticks to go. They need a touchdown to the PAT to tie it as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing Tua. And his throw is going to be incomplete. He's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark, really, start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Tua. Tua hit, and the ball is out. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And checking the timeouts, they do. And now the ball's out, fumble near midfield. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Eckler now between the tackles. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. They'll come up now 3rd and 3. They'll run again. And he will have a Commander's first down, and that should just about do it. Washington about to close this one out as they are down to a knee.
I don't know about you, partner, but watching them take the knee there and finish this one off, I feel like I'm going to be sore tomorrow. This was one bruising affair. Low scoring, but my kind of football.
Not a work of art, but maybe in your world, a little bit of a work of art. You like the defensive side.
I thought it was pretty. I can't help myself. I thought it was pretty.
And it ends in a kneel down as the clock rolls down to zeros. So it's Washington getting the victory here. And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. From South Florida, good night, everybody.